Drew Jennings and Vice Chancellor Reggie Robinson. From the moment I met with them during the process, I knew I was meeting with two men who had deep love for Kansas, deep love for this university. And it had an immediate impact on me. I thought, you know what, if these are the kind of people that are in Kansas, then this is the kind of place I want to be. So, Reggie and Drew, thank you for the role you played in the search, and thank you for all you shared with me. I want to thank our coaches and staff that are here today. I appreciate you taking the time to be here this morning. And I do want everybody to know that I specifically said to our coaches and staff, do not change your recruiting plans, do not change your vacation plans to be here today. I know how precious the family time is for coaches and staff, so they don't need to be here for this little piece of Kansas history. It's more important that they be with their families. And just so you know, I want to thank Coach Beatty. He called and I insisted that he remain with his family because, again, he has very little time to spend with them. And I respected him wanting to be here, but I know that it's more important for him to be with his family. I also know there's a number of coaches here that might have adjusted their recruiting plans just a little bit to be here. And I do appreciate that. And I know Coach Self and other coaches are headed out as soon as this press conference is over to go on those recruiting trips. And as you all know, recruiting is the lifeblood of what we do in athletics. So I wish you safe travels and good hunting. So in closing, I'd like to send one message to the KU family specifically about our football team. It's time to break the cycle. It's not going to be easy. We're going to need all of your help to do it. Coach Beatty is our coach, and we all need to support this program, and we need to support the young men that play the game. Our student athletes are working incredibly hard to win for Kansas. They are Jayhawks. And they need your support, and this program needs your support. Become a season ticket holder. Buy a single game ticket. Join the Williams Fund. Do whatever you can do to help us be successful. It's time to break the cycle.
The challenges that are here, are they unique compared to what you've seen in the past? And then what would you identify as maybe the biggest challenge, maybe on August 1st?
You know, I think that every athletic program is unique in its own ways. As I begin here, I'm not even sure how unique and what those unique ways are, but I'm sure there are unique things to Kansas that's unlike any other place I've been. But there's also things that I take from every university I've been to that I think are applicable here at Kansas. So I look forward to getting in and working with the coaches and staff and finding out how things are being done now. And just my job is to see if we can do them better. I think for our program, it's first our goal is set to reach a bowl game. And so we'll strive to reach a bowl game, and once we reach that level, we won't stop there. Then we'll move on to more games, and then ultimately, I'm not shy to say about someday down the road, we're going to win the Big 12 championship. We've done it here in Kansas in the past, and it's something we're certainly going to work every day and night to do.
How long does a coach deserve, in fairness, how quickly can you evaluate a struggling coach in a struggling program, such as football?
Well, I think as an AD who's been around football my entire career and has been very directly involved with football really my entire career, one of the first challenges would be to get in and start assessing our program. I've had good conversations with Coach Beatty, looking forward to seeing his operation, understanding how he goes about business in the inside, and then certainly they're preparing for that first game on September 1. So we'll really start to know the progress of the program on September 1 when the season begins.
Have you had enough time can you describe some obstacles that you see in football and maybe some areas where the program can do better on its own?
Well, I think when I first looked at the program, and I, don't want to revolve everything around finances, but I just want to make sure that we have the resources we currently have committed to the right areas of the football program to help it be successful. And then it's obvious to me that my job will be to go out to raise more money and find new revenue streams through our program to support the football program and really all of our programs. It doesn't, you can do some data analysis and just follow the resources, and you'll find some of the more successful programs. Not always, but I always talk about you have to be within a range. You got to be in striking distance with resources to be able to compete. You don't always need the best. We're always going to, or the most. We're going to do more with less. That's my nature. That's how I believe the culture of Kansas. We're going to do more with less, but we've got to move those resources and get them into a range that we can compete. So that's going to be a challenge of mine, and I'm ready to go to work to do that. Well, first of all, I think when I think of Kansas, it's an incredible university. As I mentioned in my comments, an AAU institution that's world class. And I think about the passion of the fans that I've seen for my 30 plus years in intercollegiate athletics. Jayhawks are one of those brands you just know. And when I say it, I get chills because this is a special place. And I think you all know it, but I know it as well. Even though I'm not from Kansas, but I know that this is a special place, and it's one of those intercollegiate athletic programs that any AD would want to be a part of and lead. So I think it's a great school, great potential, and one that you like to compete against when you're not at Kansas. You like to compete against Kansas because of all of what it is. First of all, I love the student body. I think our athletic program has to be reaching out to the student body. We need to be communicating with them and really talking with the student body to find out what are the things that they want to see, what are the things that they want to participate in. Because truly, the student body is what makes the entire field house or arena or football field, they're the ones who make it exciting. So it's really important for us to get students engaged because students actually help bring other fans to the stadium because of their enthusiasm. So, I think our staff and I will go to work on that early on, trying to engage with students or continuing to engage with students and try and find the things out that are important to them to get them into our venue. So, first, I'm incredibly proud of what we accomplished at the University of Arkansas. I think if you look at the record of what we achieved and what we overcome, I'm very, very proud of it. I've learned many things, and I've learned many things from every stop along the way. I think if you check my record, I've been at a number of institutions, and again, they're all unique, and they all teach you different things. I know how competitive that conference was, and so I learned to compete even harder in that conference. And so I bring that with me to Kansas, that we're going to compete even harder as we work to our coaches and our student athletes.